Hey y'all, welcome back. If you're new here, then we don't even have to talk about how long it's been. It don't matter. If you're watching this video, you probably have orders. Excuse you. Oh. If you're watching this video, you probably have orders to Korea, right? So as the Korea veteran on my third Korea tour, I feel like it's only right that I give y'all like the ins and outs, the needs to know for Korea. So if you're not excited about your overseas assignment, hopefully after you watch this video, you will be. If you're watching this video, you probably Air Force. So I live 10 minutes from base and you still gonna hear them planes. So I'm sorry. I made notes and I'm gonna just give y'all like the basics of a Osan tour. So this is my second Osan tour, but my third Korea tour. This Osan tour is completely different from when I was here in 2018, 2019. Not even that long ago, and it's already so different. So just stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up this video, and drop any questions that you have in the comment section. And follow me on social media because I'm way more active on there than I am on YouTube. So yeah. First, everybody that messages me about coming to Korea wants to know where to live. So if you're coming to Osan and you are at least in E5, you're gonna live off base. The dorms are mainly for airmen or like senior leadership that wants to live on base, basically. Like the towers and stuff, and command sponsor people. But for us regular folk, we live in Korean apartments and stuff off base. So I'm gonna go through a list of like the most common apartments that people go to. So I can make a more detailed, I don't want to put it all in this video. I can make a more detailed housing video where I can actually like go to the apartments for y'all if you want. Just let me know. But for now, we're gonna go through the names and like the basic pros and cons of those apartments, and then y'all can do y'all due diligence that way. So something important to note about Korea is that it's not like the States where if I like this apartment complex, I can walk in that apartment complex and be like, how many apartments do you have available, or you know what's available. Here you get with a realtor and then they show you what's available at different complexes. So like in one apartment complex, each apartment could be owned by a different landlord. You pick a realtor and they're literally right outside of the gate. So as soon as you come out, Osan main gate is the said. It's literally a big street full of everything. Food, realtors, braiders, restaurants, everything. It's an entertainment district. So you pick a realtor. Your realtor will show you every apartment that they have available that's within your OHA. So if it's your first overseas assignment, you don't get BAH like in the States where you can, this is how much you get, and if you don't spend it all, you get to pocket it. Doesn't work like that. You get OHA where on your lease, whatever the amount is that you're being charged for your rent is how much you're going to get. Well, unless it's like if you go less than your OHA cap, you don't get to pocket the extra. They're only going to pay what your lease says you owe. If you go to your cap, then you pay the difference, usually out of like your utilities allowance and stuff like that. But again, we can go into further details of like your benefits of coming overseas in another video. This is specifically about Osan and specifically about housing at Osan. The link to find your OHA will be in the description box. There we go. That makes more sense. So most popular apartments, Arista Palace is right in the middle of the set. I lived there when I first got here. So convenient. Everybody moves there because you could walk to base from Arista to the main gate. It's like 5 minutes. So if you have a car, even less time. Super convenient because you're right in the middle of the set. So food and just getting around to stuff is super convenient. So location wise, people love Arista. But I think Arista's location was also a con because it's overpacked Like, it's so overpopulated, it's ridiculous. And you can hear everything that's going on. So all the clubs and bars and stuff, there's no curfew in Korea anymore either. So people be outside till the sun come up. If you don't feel like hearing all of that every night, you don't want to live in Arista. It gives project. It's cheap. I think if you're coming here for a year and you don't have a lot of stuff, Arista could be fine for you. If you're really trying to be outside during your Korea tour, Arista could be fine for you. Dream Castle is almost the same distance, but not in the set. It's kind of out the main gate and to the left. So it's like off in the cut. They're way bigger apartments. Price is pretty much the same. It's affordable for like staffs and techs. But their gym is decent. Arista's gym is not nice. Parking, not too bad. It's underground parking. Most apartments here have like underground parking. Arista's parking is absolutely horrible because it's in the middle of the set. Everybody uses Arista to park to go to the club or to go get food or whatever they're doing in the set. So not to down Arista. I'm not saying don't live there, don't look into it, but I live there and I move. Madison Square, also walking distance from the set. Cloud9 has a pool and one of the best gyms in the set. Distance wise, it's not bad. I can walk to the set. It took me about 15 minutes to walk to the set, which is not bad because on a drunk night, I'm not driving home. I need to be able to walk. So take about 15 minutes. It's way bigger and I have a balcony. Like looking to make a list. This is what I recommend. Make a list of what you're looking for in an apartment. And in that way, once you find your realtor, they can name out the places that they have that fit those like amenities that you're looking for and within your OHA. I think that's the best bet. But I'm gonna just give y'all the names of the places that y'all can kind of look into. So we got Arista, Dream Castle, Palatium, Madison Square, Cloud9, Starhills. Starhills is like top 2 and not 2. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's not very American. Not like most of these places. I feel like because they're around a military base, they made the apartments kind of American. So like they got American outlets in them, and just the way that they're set up are kind of American. Now all the ones that I just listed, everything you find over here really will have heated floors. That's standard in Korean apartments. The little panel thing for when people ring your doorbell, all of that is like standard. But Starhills is like Korean, so it's nicer than these, but it's also pricier. So you might pay a little bit out of pocket, at least for senior airmen. I think staff, it might be comfortable for staff and tech. But Starhills, Noblesse is right at the end of the set, walking distance. A lot of people like them too. I don't like it because it's 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. That math don't math for me, so it's a no for me. But again, if it's a 1-year tour for you and you just coming over here with unaccompanied baggage, you don't have a lot of stuff, it could be plenty of space for you and be just fine. So just take the names and kind of look into them yourself. Godiek is like an actual Korean city. It's not a part of Songtan like said at all. It's a 15-minute drive from here, but I know a lot of people are starting to move over there, and the realtors here are starting to offer those apartments more often. When I say fire, so I had a friend that lived over there. Apartment is crazy, like luxury. It gives very much luxury apartment. If you're coming to Korea and you kind of want to be ducked off, you don't really want to be in the mix like that, you want a nice place that you can spend most of your tour in your house, I suggest you check out Godiek. That's also pricier. I believe my tech friend was paying out of pocket, so master and above type comfort level. But again, paying out of pocket, you get a utilities allowance, so you can work your budget out when you get here. Go to the Airman Family Readiness, figure out your budget. That's pretty much all I got for housing. There's so many different apartments, and if I think of any more, I'll put them in the description box for y'all, and you just take the names and kind of look into those yourself with a realtor when you find one. My friend Cho is my realtor. Highly recommend. I'll put her information, her Instagram will be on the screen, and her contact information will be in the description box. Super helpful. She gets me right, like everything I need. She like, I love her down. So I highly recommend that you find a realtor that you have a good rapport with and that is kind of friendly, because you're going to deal with your realtor a lot. Because typically the realtor is the person that you deal with, not the landlord. So like when you go to pay your rent, if you don't set up a GI Bill, so segue into the next topic is GI Bill. They will pay your rent for you. It's like an auto pay. You just take them your lease and your first maintenance bill when you get it at your apartment, and they'll set it up so that your rent and stuff is automatically paid. Your rent and your maintenance bills. I think it's cost like $7 or $9 a month, and it just stops you from having to go to your actual realtor office to pay in won every day or every month. I think it's beneficial because I was spending more than that $10 fee that I'm paying GI Bill to take money out and get it converted from the ATM, you know what I'm saying, and take it to my realtor. And it's just it's more convenient because I don't have to go physically to go pay my bills now. So there's an option for you. If you are living off base, you have the option to get a car. Highly recommend, because Korea gets all 4 seasons. So regardless of when you get here, it's either gonna be hot, super cold, rainy, all of that. They get every season. So cars are like everywhere. I will put a picture of my baby on the screen. I love their little tiny cars that they offer here. If I could take my Kia Morning to the States, I absolutely would. Or to my next assignment, wherever I'm going, because it's so amazing. My insurance is $12 a month. My car cost me, I think I overpaid for sure because I went to a car dealership, but you can get a car for $1,000 out here and ride that thing for your whole year tour or 2-year tour, whatever you decide to do. If you don't get a car, then people get scooters. There's scooter shops everywhere. I don't recommend going on base. I'm sorry, but AFES is taxing, because AFES has to pay a fee. Like the kiosk in AFES have to pay like booth rent. So they're charging you more than you would pay when you go to the stores in the said. I got my scooter for $900, and then I got my car for $2,000. So between both of them, one, parking is horrible. So a scooter is way better because you can park that thing right on the sidewalk. You can park it where the motorcycles and stuff go, versus cars where the parking is so bad on Osan right now, and security forces is dishing out tickets like crazy. And if you get 3 of them, they take your driving privileges for 6 months. So if you can't afford both, cool. My scooter is electric, so I just charge my battery and it gets me to and from work. And of course you can just take the charger, charge it while you're at work, and have enough battery to get home, type of thing. These are very popular over here. The little mopeds are very popular. There's like Facebook pages and stuff. If you've PCS'd or been in the Air Force for 5 minutes, you know each base usually has like a sale page, a yard sale type of page. Osan has one. The name of it will be in the description box. You get on there, and people who are on their way out sell their stuff to the people who are on their way in. You get on there and buy you a car for $1,200. You get on there and buy you a scooter for $400, whatever. Just make sure your money is not funny when you come over here, because PCSing is expensive, and coming overseas, I think, is even worse. This is my 6th PCS, and it's expensive. At least that initial, like, getting situated is expensive. So scooters, bikes, motorcycles, etc. And getting a car. Registering it was not too bad, but I went to a dealership, so the Korean dealer that I went to was able to do most of that for me. But I don't think it's hard for the people who, if you buy it from another American who's PCSing, I don't think it's too hard to get it unregistered in their name and then register it in your name. Services. This might be the best part of Korea to me. The best part. Not even kidding. Y'all see these braids? I'm gonna put a picture on the screen. They are very long, extra small. I paid $200 for these braids. Hair included, blowout included. My appointment lasted 4 hours. My appointment was at 4:15. I left her house before 8 o'clock. Not even kidding. Appointment I booked like a couple days in advance. I love Korea. Like, my lashes, I think I pay 7,000 won, and that's with an extra fee because they're long. Like, it's just so cheap over here. My waxes, I get 5 areas waxed, and it's 90,000 won. Conversion of how much that actually is, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't be keeping track of how much I spend on upkeep. I probably should do a better job at that, but what am I gonna do, not be the baddie that I'm meant to be? No. So I'm gonna spend it. So yeah, services over here are so much cheaper than in the States. America is just so, capitalism is so bad in America, and it's not over here. So braids, $200 for booty length, extra small, hair included. You're not getting that in America. You're not getting it. And there's so many options over here to get braids that cheap. I go to Precious because she's right outside the gate, like walking distance, in the middle of the set. But there's multiple in the set. So like, you just add the Facebook pages, find you a braider or a stylist. You need locks, whatever. There's plenty of options. Uptown Barbershop is also in the set. I know a lot of men go there because the BX Barbershop can't cut all kind of hair. I don't know. I know last time I was here, there was a barber on base that was able to do textured hair, but I don't know if people still go there now. But Uptown Barbershop, I do know people go there, and usually there's somebody on base that cuts hair, and they just put their name out there as the barber, and everybody kind of goes to that person. Plenty of nail salons. So unfortunately, I go to 3 different shops. I go to For Anyone for my nails. I go to Nailholic for my toes, and I go to Cleo Nails for my lashes. That's just, I like my service the way that I like my service, and after trying a bunch of different places, between price and quality of service and availability and all of that, that's just the way it happened for me, and it's okay. It is what it is. I'm gonna put all the pages that you need to add down below, as far as like for the services and like finding events and stuff like that, and all the different sale pages that they have. You can add the Kunsan pages too, so I'm gonna put those below because Kunsan is not that far away, and you can just catch a bus literally from Osan to Kunsan for $20. Food. I really don't know if I want to put all of these details in one video or if I want to split this up and make it another Korea series. I think I do. I think I want to split this up. So we're gonna end this video right here. This was as informative this was as informative as I could get, for real, on just giving y'all the basics of coming to Korea. So if you got questions, comment below, and I'll make the next video and we'll go through like a Q&A for people who are inbound to Korea. I love y'all. Please subscribe. I'm back. Lots of new content on the way, I promise. That's it. Okay, bye.